Food and drink are essential in PvP or in high-level PvE. Let's start with some simple information. When you consume food or drink, you fill your stomach and it empties over time. So keep an eye on your fill, press C. If you consume all your food at the same time, you risk being too full to swallow anything else. Let's consider that you will have to deal with mainly 3 types of food and drink for your fights. First, long food duration. It is taken all the time. It generally lasts 1 hour or so. The goal here is to consume it and have completely digested when you arrive in combat. It is therefore necessary to anticipate slightly and take it a little in advance. The moment you receive an entertainer and dock buff is usually the right moment. Second, short food duration. It is taken just before the fight, almost when you have your enemies in sight. It generally lasts 10-20 minutes. Third, combat food will make the difference during your fights. It is essential to still have a little room in the stomach to manage your fights as well as possible. To practice, store it in your inventory or in a bag so that you can consume it without having to search for it or identify it. For example, a group of long-time duration food, a group of short-time duration food, and for those that you consume in combat, the ideal is to have it on your toolbar. An example here is to have a bag filled with your combat tools that you will reduce in width and lengthen in height. To have it on the lateral side of the screen. Plan to intervene during an invasion. Since there is a timer, you can more or less estimate when you will enter combat. When the construction of defenses or the attack device is finished, you can consume your long-time duration. There are 15 minutes left before the general spawns and possible players. When there are 15 minutes left, you can consume your short-time duration food. The general is showing. If you see other players, then consider using your combat food.